there's another perspective to the story, and it's the families. Newzroom Afrika's Refiloe Seboko is live for us from Mahikeng with some of the affected families. Refiloe, again, as we've been hearing from Ziniko, this is a huge issue. It's a dashing of their expectations. What are the families saying about all this?
It sure is a big issue, Iman, and families and parents of those students that are in Midrand, they are concerned about their well-being. Like you heard my colleague Ziniko indicating about, the issue of now not getting a value for money in terms of, payments when it comes to their food, accommodation, but also their studies. And now parents are worried about what's going to happen to these children, and they are calling on authorities to be able to intervene and assist. I mean, these are students that are said to have gotten or funded into this program by the Northwest Provincial Government, which also, when I reached out to them, they have agreed to grant Newzroom Afrika an interview at about 12 o'clock. I'm going to speak to one of the students at Superior Pilot Services. She has requested that she should not be, appear or be identified. But Mama, ke eng le gore le tshwenyegile go le kae go diragala eng ka bana ba ba ga jana ba leng ko Midrand?
Thank you, ma'am. I'm one of the parents. My daughter has enrolled at Superior Aviation Academy. Currently, the situation is tense. Nothing is happening. My daughter has called me to say the academy has been closed, and they were called in a meeting last week, Thursday. That was the time when they were told that the management of the academy will be coming together to try to resolve the issue, to see as to what is happening and the way forward. Apparently, the outcomes are not good. They are not positive. The students are frustrated. They cannot attend. They were supposed to write exams. They couldn't write their exams. They can't even go to the center. They are just worried. We are also worried as parents because we also want our children to complete their studies and maneuver their career opportunities. But apparently now everything is jeopardized. So we are really concerned as parents. We are really concerned to what is happening to our children, because we can see now is the 25th of July, is towards month end. We don't know whether they are going to be paid for rental. We don't know whether the tuition fee will be brought forward. We don't know whether they will be having food. We are really frustrated. As I have mentioned, we really need to be assisted. The students have gone all over to some entities to look for assistance, but they couldn't. They were not helped.
And I did mention that these are the students that were funded by the Northwest Premier's office in terms of, pursuing their studies. Have you guys as parents tried to reach out in terms of what is their intervention and in them ensuring that, the funds that they have given these children to further their studies, they are really being used for its purpose?
At the moment, I haven't as yet gone to the office of the Premier because my daughter talked to them telephonically, and they promised that they will engage with the academy. They will write to the academy and somehow meet with the academy. I don't know where, because they are nowhere to be found. But I do think they have done something, like in terms of emails and communicating to them.
Thank you so much for your time. Iman, that is one of the parents to one of those students also, but just have indicated that, they are seeking for some intervention so that, these challenges and their frustrations, they can be resolved. Like I indicated, the Office of the Premier has, agreed to grant Newzroom Afrika an interview by 12 o'clock, just to get a sense of, are they not worried that they are funding students and money doesn't get to be used accordingly, but also because what they had indicated when I engaged with the spokesperson, he said that they are not the ones that placed these students into this academy, but the question remains, you are the one that funded them. How do you ensure that, they're getting that value for money?
Exactly, and it goes back to the procurement question. This is state money, it's taxpayers' money that's meant to do something good, give people a head start and a career opportunity. Who authorized those funds? Who picked this particular service provider? Certainly questions have to be asked about Superior Pilot Services and why they were selected for this, especially in the absence of answers. We'll find out more with Refiloe later on.